EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the LA suburb of Pacific Palisades and Riviera Country Club, it's final round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. 18 holes, that's all we get to try and find a champion. It's a daunting task, but someone's going to shoot the low round of the day and walk off with a title. As we look at the early leaderboard, Victor Hovland is the leader. He's off to a good start at 6 under. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. All right, that's a good shot from there. Home and 2 on the par 5. Landed it on the green. Wasn't able to get it to stop from that far away. Just on the fringe. And an outside chance at making an eagle here. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. So while you're looking to make birdie at number 1, you'd be happy with a par 4 at this second hole. It's 471 yards, but the winds are a factor. This is a strong par 4. That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. That finished off for a par here with the second. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Moving now to the 434-yard par 4 third at Riviera. Best way to attack here is to carry that fairway bunker on the left to set up a good angle on your approach. Oh, and it's a narrow fairway here at 3, but that'll be a great spot. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
132 yards left to the flag. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
That's going to wander off to the right, leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Well, this is just a great par 3, 236 yards, the fourth hole. And as they like to say on tour, you can't fake this one. This will take your best shot, and you'd be happy with a 3 here. That's the danger of this back hole location. If you're not precise with your distance, you can run out of green in a hurry. Oh, missed the green at the par 3. No problem. That is in from off the putting surface for an unlikely 2. Up next, Riviera's 434-yard par 4 fifth. A lot to worry about here. Canyon wall and OB on the right, trees down the left, and of course, the iconic grass mound, which cuts into the fairway short of the green. All right, in the fairway. So this, Iona, her second from the fairway.
Yes, we have 140 yards left to the flag. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
This one looks right on point.
Ah, good shot again there. Well thought out. Landing the ball short, letting the ball run onto the green. And inside, I'd call that a birdie putt. So that's birdie range.
Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And she'll get a stroke back. You don't see this too often, do you? A bunker cut directly into the green. Usually bunkers are front or guarding the right or left side. This one's smack in the center. It is one of the most unusual holes in all of golf, 169 yards, the par 3/6 here at Riviera. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And she's going to stay at -3. Here's another hole that is distinctly Riviera. 408 yards of par 4, but you have that giant bunker going all the way down the left side and then the barranca on the right. The fairway closes in, pinches at about the 270-yard mark, so with all that's going on and as narrow as it gets, you have to hit it straight off the tee here. Well, that is right and way offline.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
Second shot from the rough, down to Iona.
Yes, there's 135 yards to the flag, and the ball sitting very nicely in the rough.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Well, great design. And Riviera, everyone agrees, is one of the best designs in the world. Great design makes you think. It gives you options. So, what do you do here at this 433-yard par 4 8th? You got to go left side or right side. Take your pick. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Yeah, playing for this right side fairway, and that is right where you want to be.
Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. We finish up the front side at Riviera with a 458-yard par 4 9th, one of the finest par 4s in the game. A long, straight drive. If he can manage it, we'll take the 2 fairway bunkers out of play. Well, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
152 yards left for him. Pin in the right front.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. She'll brush that one in for her par here at the 9th. And that will be a sizzling 31 on the front side, 4 under par. Well, this hole, the 315-yard par 4 10th, has been talked about so much. If you ask the professionals what's the best short par 4 in the world, most will point to this. It's all about options and that little sliver of a green which causes players headaches. This one is not just about the length, obviously, but it is a really strategic play. Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Run out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. Sets up a simple little chip and a birdie.
Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off the back nine. And she'll get a stroke back. Arriving now at the second par 5 on the course, the 583-yard 11th. Eucalyptus trees lining both sides of the fairway, and a grass barranca about 200 yards from the green has to be navigated on your second shot. Okay, this is not the biggest of fairways at Riviera, but that's a good drive here at 11. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
That is a good bunker play right there. Just a few feet left for a 4. Chance now for another birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Up next, a toughie, the 479-yard par 4 12th. It is a gentle left to right, so fading the ball is encouraged. Up near the green, beware of that lone sycamore tree known as the Humphrey Bogart tree, so named because he loved watching golf and relaxing under its shade. Nothing to fault there, safely into fairway. Frank, about 150 yards to that hole location.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And she'll get a stroke back. Well, here's the genius of the design at Riviera. Number 12, was asking you to hit a little bit of a fade. 13, well, they're telling you to hit a draw. That's a good golf course when you have to work the ball both ways. This is a really tough driving hole. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. This Nota, her second from the fairway.
She's looking at 146 yards left to the hole, and coming off 3 consecutive birdies, it's go time.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and she'll remain at 7 under. Onward now to the 14th, a par 3 at 192 yards. Flanked by bunkers, this green is wider than it is deep, making it important to get one up in the air and stop it quickly. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. A long one coming up here for birdie. Absolutely perfect there, down the slope. It's in for a birdie. And with that, she's going to surge into the lead. Next up, the par 4 15th at 487 yards. It's another one that favors someone who can move the ball left to right off the tee. If you've got enough to work it over that fairway bunker right, it should leave you with an open look to a fairly accessible green.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
this is looking really good.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
The putter on point late here in the round. Birdies at 14 and 15. And that could prove to be a big one as she ups her lead to 2 shots. The 16th hole at Riviera, the final par 3 of the round. It's a tough one at 166 yards. Hit it anywhere on the putting surface, you'll likely be just fine. Miss, and you're almost certain to be in one of the 4 bunkers framing the entirety of the green. That one safely on the putting surface. Now this for another birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And her lead moves to 3 now, as she looks to finish this off. We make our final turn back up toward the clubhouse as we come to the 590-yard par 5 17th. Getting on here in 2 is no sure thing, especially given all the bunkers that pop up along the way. That's going to be up the left-hand side. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control, as that's in the fairway here at 17. Oh, and that is going to be into that deep bunker short of the green. Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And the lead up to 4 now with 1 hole to play. Such a unique closing hole. The 18th here at Riviera at 475 yards. You're asked to hit your tee shot onto a 30-foot rise that features hillside to the left and gully to the right. From there, it is a tough approach into the amphitheater green. Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot. And maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie from the fairway. Let's go to Noda.
Tough not to get distracted with the majestic amphitheater setting here at the 18th at Riviera, but be mindful, you must land the ball left of the hole to get it close.
And this ball not quite going to get there. It'll come up a bit short and on the fringe. Okay, so she'll finish that off for her par here at 18. And that will not quite be enough to get into the 50s, but still, that'll be a 60. What a round. Frank, unquestionably a satisfying victory for our featured player. You won 15 times on tours around the world, including the PGA Tour. What's the significance of the second victory?
It's a great question, Rich, and I think that to answer you simply, it's huge, but to sort of detail it more, the first one, there's always question marks. People tag around, is it a fluke? Were they lucky? Did they chip in on the last? So you work just as hard, if not harder, for the second one. And then when that happens, you feel validated and you feel finally over the hump.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, we're in the Sunshine State for live final round coverage of the Florida Classic. Well, this is the essence of golf distilled. 18 holes to decide our winner. Every decision is impactful. Every misstep, a potential tournament wrecker as we look at the current leaderboard. On top. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. And that'll do just fine. Nah, that's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and she's going to hold on here at even par. Now to the second, par 3, 225 yards. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, that one in for par. And she'll remain at even par. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot. And it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Birdie attempt at the third. Nota Begay is down there.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Wow, check this out, Frank. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards. This is a really cool hole.
It is. You tee off and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green. And, of course, it is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays its most difficult.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Now a 7-footer.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And she'll remain at 1 under par. Coming now to another long par 5, the 635-yard fifth. Short hitters do not have to worry about the swamp on the left, but it may come into play for long hitters trying to get home in too. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge.
Just think about it. You've got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Yes, good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And she'll get a stroke back. On to the par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, I've had a look. Overall, little bit of right to left, but fortunately it's on a very flat part of this green.
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
And certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. And those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. You'd be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And her score is going to stay right where it is. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop-off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So, a tricky little par 3.
That is a low, penetrating ball flight, very well executed. This from about 10 feet. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And she'll get a stroke back. The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot. Perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it too.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Third shot, looking for a good one.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. We begin the inward 9 at the wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So that in for par to start this backside. And she'll remain at 4 under par. Par 4 11th hole, 443 yards. Frank, what's the best way to play it?
Nice straight drive off the tee, then really reduces this par 4 to size. Then those bunkers short and left don't really cause an issue. Green's a little tiny though, but even if you miss that green a little bit on the right side, it's a relatively simple chip.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. From the fairway Nota, her second coming up.
She's left herself with 144 yards to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
A touch long, a touch left. But still, how good can you putt?
This one measures out to 15 feet. That one just going to sneak on by. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back nine. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left is still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
A 5-footer now for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers.
That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. This Nota, her second from the fairway.
Looking at 143 yards to the front, 147 to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back to back.
That's a really solid shot. Smack bang into the middle of the green. She should be happy.
An outside look here for birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And she'll get a stroke back. Heading now to the 204-yard par 3 14th. Bunkers short left and right. But the real trouble is the water running alongside the right side of the hole. Avoid that, and you should be in reasonably good shape. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie looks straight ahead. 19 feet away. Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. The last par 5 on this golf course is the 15th. It's 590 yards. You think, Frank, this is the time to be aggressive?
Certainly is. Longer hitters must be licking their chops on this par 5. 300-plus yard tee shot, you can definitely get home. Shorter hitters, just set it up for a nice wedge shot. But if you are going to go at this par 5 and 2, well protected by those 3 bunkers.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, with this 3rd shot.
Chance now for another birdie. Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And the lead is now 2 with just 3 holes to play. 16th hole at the Wetlands is a par 4, 455 yards.
Once again, another reward for a straight tee shot, but this green heavily guarded by sand. So, good tee shot. Well, this one, you're going to have to hit one of the better iron shots required at Wetlands. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
This could be a good one.
Well, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, a little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
There's another one. It's 5 birdies in a row. And that may just about seal it. It's now a 3-shot lead with 2 holes to play. Par 3 17th, Frank, it's 238 yards.
There's still a chance for birdie here, though. Green shape's a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And the lead's going to stay at 3. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no. We don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
Now this for another birdie.
And this is one where you just got to keep the hand steady and the wrist quiet, making sure you get it started online.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. So she will tap that in for her par at 18. And that will close out a 9-under round of 63. Incredibly well done. So this a tremendous week of golf. And in the end, for our featured player, Frank gets a third career victory.
And a good one. They're starting to come a little quicker. I think confidence is starting to grow. It'll be really interesting these next 12 months to see if they can absolutely springboard from this position.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.